Y'all bless you, man. Shout out to the message, truth was words. Double honors to our apostle others at Great Millstone and salutation and blessings to those elect. This is going to be a quick video on how the Lord is with us in our day-to-day lives, because we're coming to the time where the Lord is going to have things happen in our life where it be something we need, and how do I explain it? And just because it's not an angel or it's a miraculous sign that it's the Lord, you may not accept it because it's like, oh shit, well, it's just that. It's just another person giving it to me. Why did the Lord give it to me? But it is the Lord giving it to me. If you get what I'm saying, you might explain.
Yeah, it's going to be made evident, although we may not physically see angels bop out the sky.
Yeah. Like the old saying goes, the man asked God to save him. He was in the middle of the sea, and he asked God to save him, and God sent a boat, and he sent one small boat, and the dude said hop on, and he didn't hop on. He said I'm waiting for God to save me. Then he sent an even bigger boat than the first boat, and he said they said hop on, and the dude said I'm waiting for God to save me, and a great big giant immaculate ship comes the third time, and the dude says. They basically tell him get on the boat. Like, come on, man, you dying, you drowning. And dude says, I'm waiting for God to save me. And when he died and got to the spirit world, he asked God, why didn't you save me? He said, I sent you 3 boats.
Oh, I got some. Just Job.
Job.
Yeah,
I was thinking of that.
Yep. Job 34.
Yep.
Let me see. Job 34. Basically, you have to. Because we're the mindset that we walk around in the hopeful elect to keep ourselves humble.
Mm-hmm.
So, we don't know. But in these days and times that we're going into, y'all, it's going to be made evident who the Lord is dealing with. And when Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gives you those signs, accept it.
Yeah.
All right. Job 34 and, 33 and 14. For Yahweh speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not.
Yeah, and that's not the most. People read the Bible and think that's actually the Most High talking. Like there's a big giant voice in the sky yelling to you saying, "This is God. You need to go left or you need to go right."
It don't work like
that. It don't work like that.
It just don't work like that.
Even when you watch that new movie with Will Smith, he was being delivered in each situation. And it was just the spirit how he was being delivered.
Yeah, shit was just popping off.
Shit was just happening.
But it was popping off in his favor.
Yep, and exactly. Things are going to happen that are going to fall into our favor in these times to come. Man, the Lord may get you out of a situation. Change is made. It's like you start feeling it. These bitches just break. These motherfuckers. It's time to go. It's time to bounce. Or a door may just be open, or something may in the spirit be like, I think I should go that way. I kind of think I should go that way.
You got to know how to read the room.
Yeah.
As Jake
yeah. Read the room.
I got another one real quick. Isaiah 48 and 6. Thou hast heard, see all this, and will not declare it. I have showed thee new things from this time, even hidden things, and thou didst not know them.
Yeah, damn.
And this is the Lord speaking to our people. Basically, in this chapter, our people is turning to the idols. And Heavenly Father saying, look, I've been taking care of you more than these idols. You cry to an idol, and you end up dead. You cry to me, and I take care of you. Even though whether Jake realizes it or not.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
This is, what's that actually?
Isaiah 48 and 6.
48 and 6. This is 2nd Ezra 6:16 and verse 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord. So the Lord is our guide, man. He's our help. Even sometimes we don't realize how much the Lord even helps us in our day-to-day lives, man. And it's just simple things. Motherfucking maybe something fall right before it hits you. You driving, a car crash happened. You 5 minutes before you get there, you mad as hell. You in traffic. But it could have been you in that car crash. The Lord helps us in our day-to-day lives, and sometimes we don't perceive that it's even the Lord doing it, man.
You got to believe it. You have to believe it. If you're the hopeful elect, Yahshua will be dealing with you. So you got to walk around with that faith and confidence. In other words,
I remember it's a testimony. Once I was because we were just talking about it in a group chat. But I said I was thirsty to a brother in Chicago. We was at camp. I was like, I'm thirsty. I was like, man, I'm real thirsty. And I feel like going to the store, and out of nowhere, some Edomite came over with a bunch of waters.
A white man.
The devil himself. The devil came with some waters. And I was like, and he gave them to brothers, a lot of water in the bag and everything. And I was like, man, I ain't about to drink that. And the brother's like, didn't you just say you was thirsty though?
Yeah.
and I had the thing like, oh shit, that's just basically the brother's like, that's the Lord giving you water because you said you was thirsty. And I drank it after that. I was like, shit, I am thirsty. I started drinking that water. But it's little things like that because it's the devil, is Esau, but it's really the Lord. The Lord.
This is a physical. Yeah. In order, there's the spiritual realm. Things get done in the spiritual realm and they happen before us in the physical realm. So you have things get if you expecting something to happen and to just poof, then you're expecting the wrong thing. Yeah. The Lord gets things done. It starts in the spirit and it gets done physically.
Everything on the Lord on this earth is the Lord. It's the servants of the Lord, man. Yeah. The Lord, like even actually, I'll get that with the Raven.
The Ravens. First Kings 17.
First Kings 17.
Yeah, you can start at verse 6.
Okay.
Or verse 5.
Okay, I just started at 4. Okay. This is first.
This is 4.
I just started 1.
Okay.
Just it's quick. This is 1 Kings 17 and verse 1. And Elijah, the Tishbite, who was in the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, as the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahshai, power of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, get thee hence, and there did and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Kidron, that is before Jordan, and it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee. So he by a brook, he got water. Yeah. And these birds just come and just dropping food off. Yeah. It's shrimp.
Now Elijah could have been like, well, Lord, that's an unclean animal. I can't have an unclean animal bringing me my food, and you expect me to, if you was over righteous.
Yeah.
And we gotta learn you just can't be like, and that comes in time. When you first coming in.
He said, Lord, that's a raven.
That's an unclean animal. I can't touch it. I can't touch that food. You can't be in that spirit. Shalom, everybody.
That's funny.
But he could have easily.
He could have said, no,
Lord, why couldn't the sheep bring it? I can't. No.
That's ungrateful.
Yeah, ungrateful. Yeah, he accepted it.
So he went and did according to the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Kidron and sat in Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and the bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. He didn't say he had lunch either. The Lord, like it says in Matthew 6, the Lord knows who we need, man.
Yeah.
And that's something that even we, being in this flesh, you forget about. Like, you're like, damn, man, you stressing about shit, you trying to figure shit out, and things move it just moves in place. Where everything needs to happen, it just moves in place. You're like, all right, cool. The Lord had it figured out. We have to believe more, man. I'm saying that for myself. We have to have more faith in that.
Every situation is gonna work out. Period.
That's
to the kingdom, nigga.
Yeah.
Period.
Even if you about to die, it's working out.
It's working out.
The Lord said this was gonna happen. So hey.
I was going. You remember? This happened. We was This is some years ago. Basically, we was both dead broke. This is after camp. We was broke, briggity broke. If you two brothers as our witnesses, we found money in envelopes scattered on the floor on our path in downtown fucking Detroit, which could have got snatched and picked up at any time. Like no bullshit. We found money in envelopes in our path as we're walking to our cars, and we didn't question it. We said immediately, oh, that's the Lord, and we picked it up and took our merry asses home with it. We didn't. Oh well, Lord, I kind of wanted it in my debit account. Lord, I kind of can't.
I need it in my bank
No,
account.
we took it and we was happy with it. Why? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai provided for us. All right, simple as that. You got to learn to take them where you can get them. Take your blessings where you can get them. What y'all say?
This is Matthew 6 and verse 20. I'll just read 30. Wherefore, if Yahweh so clothes the grass of the field, which is today, and is tomorrow cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye little of faith? Because sometimes even think about Jacob's trouble, you're like, damn man, what if it's cold out? Be like, damn, I need some boots. and then what if I ain't at home? But hey, the Lord is going to take care of all that, man. The Lord is going to have us where you are in a good in a good case as long as we trust Him. Because 2 Ezra 6, he said, fear not nor doubt, because the Lord is your God. And what time period was that talking about? That wasn't talking about 70 AD.
Yeah.
That's talking about Jacob's trouble, man. The time we're coming into now. The time, because Ezra seen the end. He's seen America being in complete and utter chaos, man. And the Lord told him, look, neither fear nor doubt.
We're not gonna have a choice.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a choice.
Verse 24. That's why the Lord said, "Oh, ye little of faith," because He said, "What the nigga? Come on now."
There's the phrase they use in the military, "semper fidelis," meaning always faithful.
Yeah.
I believe it's Latin, but we can apply that to ourselves. We got to be always faithful. You got it.
Verse 31. Therefore take no thought, saying, "What shall we eat, or shall we drink, or whithersoever shall we be clothed?" And you have to think, in the apostles' time, they could have actually been thinking, like, damn, man, shit. They be wandering, we roaming. Where we gonna sleep at? Where we gonna be at? What we gonna eat tonight?
Well,
they ain't have McDonald's.
The Book of Acts. There's,
that was the proof.
Yeah. The boat crashed. Everybody survived. They get to the island. He survived. The
serpent bit him.
Yeah, the people of the island was feeding them and clothing them and treating them well. The Book of Acts is real good examples of this, actually.
Yeah, because they were roaming about the earth, just like we're gonna have to do. You're not gonna be at your house, man.
The angel got Peter out of prison. Yeah. The girl, she didn't believe it was Peter. She said she thought it was a ghost. She thought it was his projection. As a matter of fact, I got one after you. You got it, bro.
Okay, this is verse 32. For all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye need of all things. And the Lord, and that's a true statement. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai knows we need to eat to survive in these bodies. He knows that we need clothes to keep his body warm, or it's gonna freeze to death. The Lord knows what we need. He knows that your body, if you ain't got some water on a hot day, you will overheat and your ass will be passed out somewhere dead.
Yeah, for brothers with children, your children, the Lord, if they're set up to survive, they're gonna survive some way, somehow. Yeah, you gotta believe that.
Verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought of its thought for the. And this is, I didn't actually, first coming in, it took me actually a little while to understand what the Lord was saying in this. It says, take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Meaning, sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Meaning, look, don't be worried about, next week, 2 months from now. You prepare in the spirit and righteousness, but you're not supposed to over fucking think everything, man.
It's gonna take care of itself.
It's gonna take care of itself. You may be broke one day and you find $100. You may be a little hungry. Food for you tomorrow. The sufficient is the evil of the day. Everything is gonna make itself. It's all gonna move in the spirit how the Lord wants it to, man. At the end of the day, the Lord is gonna take care of everything, man. He's gonna take care of us. He's going to take care of your families. If the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shai knows if they're to be saved, they're going to be saved. And if we're be those men, even during the time of Jacob's trouble, like Scripture say, there shall be known who are my chosen, man. Because I remember I had a dream. I was in a situation in prison, and I was talking with people. We was talking. We was telling them stuff, and we were good. Like I didn't have no. Didn't you have a dream about that too? You was like in and out the prison.
Oh, this was recently. Yeah. Motherfuckers was I was able to sneak in and out. Motherfuckers was giving me shit. Yeah. This was recent.
A lot of these calamities we read about, a lot of that's going to happen to the wicked.
It's for the wicked, people, man. That's Sirach. It says all these is for the wicked.
Oh yeah.
For their sakes came the flood.
Yep. All these things are for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. A lot of what we read about is going to happen to the wicked of our nation, man.
That verse in Psalms, it says, only with the eyes shalt thou see the destruction of the wicked.
Exactly. We know it's going to be bad, but we know that the Lord is going to raise up a standard for us, man. The Lord is going to be with his men in those days, man. We just have to trust and believe. We have to trust and believe that the Lord is going to be with us.
Can you get just Baruch 3 and 20?
Gotcha.
That's just what I want to give. But this is the example of dealing with Acts. Basically, Peter, he was delivered out of prison, and he thought he was dreaming. And then we're going to see with the woman as well. All right, so this is Acts 12. So just to give y'all, a live example of what we're talking about. You got to believe that the Lord is dealing with you, whatever it means. All right, Acts 12, and I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, and behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison. And he smote Peter on the side and raised him up, saying, arise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands. And the angel said unto him, gird thyself and bind on thy sandals. And so he did. And he said unto him, cast thy garment about thee and follow me. And when he went out and followed him, he wist not that it was true which was done by the angel, but thought he saw a vision.
He didn't even think it was real.
He thought he was tripping. He thought he was hallucinating. He thought either I'm dreaming or I'm hallucinating.
Yeah.
Because it said what? The chains fell off his hands. Angel shone a light, smacked him, said, get up, let's go. And
because he was procrastinating. He was like, what's going on? And he said, boom, come on, man. And what happened, he walked through he was cloaked. He walked out. He just walked out. Front door, just walked up out of there. Nobody seen him. You got it.
Verse 10, it says, when they were past the first and the second ward, they came into the iron gate that leadeth unto the sea.
The first and second ward, those were wards. There was troops there, people there. He just walked right by them.
And today's version, they call them pods. When you in jail, the pods, the rooms with all the, you got to get through like 4 or 5 rooms before you can actually get out the main gate. So that leadeth into the city, which opened to them of his own accord. So the door opened. He didn't have to break nothing. Jimmy nothing, it just opened.
And who the fuck said that the miracles wasn't real? This is actually happening, man.
The one body crackheads.
One body rereads.
Yeah, crackheads.
These actually happened. This actually happened. Peter walked up out of there. Walked up out like he was camouflaged, cloaked, and just walked up out of there.
Yeah, no alarm was raised. Nobody throwing a spear at him. It was good. It says, and they went out and passed on through one street, and forthwith the angel departed from him.
Angel left.
Yep. And when Peter was come to himself, he said, now I know of a surety that the Lord hath sent his angel and hath delivered me out of the hand of Herod and from all the expectation of the people of the Jews. All right.
Niggas.
So from niggas. So we're gonna jump down to the woman at the door. But so that right there, Peter himself, he was like, damn, this just actually happened.
Yeah, he was surprised. Oh shit. Like he was taken back. He was like, damn.
It's because Peter, he was the one, he went to walk out on the water, but he got scared and he fell through. And what did the Lord say? Well, you had quoted it. Wherefore didst thou doubt, O thou of little faith? So we got to be the ones. And the times that we're coming into, y'all, if were many gathered together praying, and as Peter knocked at the door of the gate, a damsel came to hearken named Rhoda. And when she knew Peter's voice, she opened not the gate for gladness, but ran in and told how Peter stood before the gate. And they said unto her, thou art mad. But she constantly affirmed that it was so. Then said they, it is his angel. But Peter continued knocking, and when they had opened the door and saw him, they were astonished.
They were like, Because that prison was probably, Peter didn't escape.
Yeah, he ain't never getting out of it.
They thought he was through.
Yeah,
they thought he was through. Yeah, they thought he was through.
Because this was James had just died. James was beheaded, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. So there was, the prophets were being persecuted.
Yeah, they thought it was over. They thought Peter's about to die tomorrow morning. Because he came at night.
Yeah.
Because they were going to kill Peter.
Yeah.
They were going to kill him.
Yeah.
They were probably going to kill him in the morning, but the angel got him up out of there. Yeah. And then when he came, they was like, what the fuck? Peter.
Just say they thought it was an angel. They thought it was a...
Because they thought he was dead.
Yeah.
They thought he died.
Yeah.
They're like,
projection, if you will.
That's his spirit. That's his spirit.
Yeah. You got it.
You Baruch 3 and 20.
Mm-hmm. You can take it through 21.
Okay, this is Baruch 3 and verse 20. Young men have seen light. Young men have seen light and dwell upon the earth, but the way of knowledge have they not known, nor understood the path thereof, nor laid hold of it. Their children were far off from that way.
Yeah, and so basically, we have the light now, which is Yahweh Shai in this world of darkness. So you gotta be cognizant that the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is willing and dealing. You can't be, the majority of our people, that you can link that up with the valley of the shadow of death. The majority of our people are walking around in sheer darkness. But us, it's been, what's that verse? To whom was the arm of the Lord revealed? All right, who's that arm? Yahweh Shai. All right, and he's out here through many different means and ways working in the lives of his hopeful elect. And you got to believe it. If you don't, you're not going to make it. Because when they hop out them vans with them things, aiming them at you, talking about what they going to do, what you going to do?
It's going to happen, man.
Yeah.
Even if you half-assed, it's going to happen to you.
There's no more superstores and supermarkets, no more Xbox, no more internet, no more going Wi-Fi. To the mall, no more Wi-Fi. What you gonna do? Are you gonna walk in the faith, or you gonna stay in the corner of the house scared, shaking? What the fuck you gonna do? You gotta...
That was what, Isaiah 45?
That one earlier? Yeah. 48 and 6.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Okay, yeah, that's it, bro. You got it.
Okay. So Lord, we hope this lesson was edifying. This is a quick lesson on faith. And grabbed a few examples, and that's a faith we're gonna have in these times, man. Because this is gonna happen. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen. The Lord said it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time of when. When is it gonna happen? But when it happens, the Lord is gonna be with His men. He's gonna protect them, and a lot of destruction that's gonna happen is gonna be to the wicked of our nation who don't believe. So with that, all praise be to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem HaKakodash. Double honor to our apostle that is that great millstone, and salutation and blessings on overlook. With that, shalom. That was 47 and 6, 48 and 6.
48 and 6. Yeah.